Hey guys, in this video I will show you how to instantly generate N8N workflows using Claude. Now, typically if you have an idea for a workflow, you have to sit down, map it out. It may take 10, 15 hours, and then you go and start building it in N8N or Make or something like that. But today we're going to try something new with Claude. For those of you that don't know, Claude is actually considered one of the best large language models for coding. Let's build this out step by step. First off, inside of Claude, all I want to do is create a new project, and I'm going to name it my N8N Workflow Builder. I'm going to create the project. When you look at this, you're going to notice right away that there is nothing in it. There's no context, it hasn't been trained, it doesn't have a prompt or any of that. The first thing I'm going to do is add in files. N8N actually has an entire library of files dedicated to understanding the platform, the functionality, the capability, troubleshooting, the nodes, the integrations, all of it. I want to put all of this as knowledge into this Claude project. I've already compiled all the README files from N8N, so I'm going to go to the plus sign, drop the file itself. Now that I've added knowledge of the platform itself and all the nodes and functionality, I'm going to add in my system prompt. I've already got one, so I'm going to add it here. We've got the overview, context, instructions, tools, examples, SOPs, and final notes. I'll save these instructions. The next thing I want to do is figure out how to prompt this to get the best result. Instead of trying to guess what this project is going to want from a prompt, I'm just going to ask it so I can get a framework. I'll request, please give me a framework or guidelines for crafting a prompt that will give me the best possible output for an N8N workflow build. What it comes back with is everything it wants based on the files, and training it has to build the best workflow. Now I know exactly what it wants from a prompt. Instead of trying to sit here and engineer it myself, I'm going to just go to ChatGPT and feed it everything that Claude told me about how to build a prompt. To do this, instead of dropping that entire chunk directly into ChatGPT, I'm going to start a Word doc and copy and paste all of it there. Now I have a neatly laid out prompt instruction. I'll use that prompt framework and download the PDF. Back in ChatGPT, I'll upload the PDF and say, please help me craft a prompt based on the prompt framework that I can share with my N8N Workflow Builder agent. I've already got my user prompt, but it doesn't really matter because this will be completely different for everybody. Essentially, I'm saying this is the workflow we want to build: automate and summarize recent emails using AI. I'll put this in and wait for the prompt to come out. Again, none of this really matters for the specific build I'm doing, it's more about the way I'm thinking about getting it built. Now I'll copy the generated prompt and take it back over to my Claude project. I'll start a new one, switch over to Opus, which is the coding builder within Claude, and drop in my prompt. Based on this, I'll let it run, and as you can see, it's already started building the workflow. Once complete, I'll download it as JSON, move to a new project, new workflow, and import from file. I'll find my Gmail summary workflow, and there it is. Not only does it have all of the nodes, but also instructions on what else is needed and how to set it up. You'll notice a lot of red nodes, and those simply need to be opened so you can enter the right credentials and finish setting them up. For example, the daily trigger at 8 a.m. that fetches unread emails just needs the account connected and the label set to unread, and the email check is already configured to trigger if the input length is greater than 0. From there, the workflow formats and validates the emails, and instead of the default setup, I swapped in an OpenAI node by adding a message model node and adjusting the prompts so the system and user inputs are handled properly. After connecting Slack to send messages, repeating the same process for error logs, everything was wired together. Testing required fixing a few errors, like setting the date-time field, switching parameters from manual to automatic, and adjusting error handling. But once those changes were made, the run was successful. And that's it. Thank you for watching.